Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome back to my honest take. This is the only podcast that matters and the only pod you'll ever need. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. Another Monday, another Monday, everybody's favorite day of the week. There's no complaining here. There's no complaining today. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to unpack, all right? It feels like these weeks now are just starting to blindside us. Okay. It's almost election time, so you knew what was gonna happen. You knew what was gonna happen. So sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, your snacks. 'Cause this is another episode of my honest take. Now, let's just start off with the obvious. We already know Diddy's done for. 10,000 baby oil. We already know that. He's done for. They already got the documentaries out now, though. Okay. We knew 50 was making them. We knew it was in the works. But now, I was just on Hulu. They already got a Diddy expose up there. Diddy's gonna become the most famous person in 2024. He is gonna be bigger than Obama, Kamala Harris, Ronaldo, LeBron, Steph, Einstein. He is now Jesus at this point. He is now at a echelon of certain individuals where you cannot touch him. All right, he's about to be everywhere. Okay, so at this point, you're done for. All right, I already told everybody in the last podcast you can't buy baby oil no more. You can't do it. You can't say you're having a party now. People gonna look at you sideways. And now they got the conspiracies going on. We're gonna touch on that. We're gonna touch on that. But I just want to let y'all know he's got a documentary out already. This is, bruh, I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought I'd see the day. There's gonna be something else. There's gonna be something else. He's scared to eat in prison because he thinks people gonna poison his food. Bruh, it's done for, bro. It's done for. They got him on suicide watch. He's not gonna kill himself. He's not. This is, bruh. Part of me wants to feel bad, but I can't. I can't. Because it's like, I know he did it. I know he did it. R. Kelly backing him up. That's how you know he's guilty. R. Kelly backing you up. Man, you think they put them in the same cell? What would happen? What if both of them are in the same jail, actually? Do you think they'll turn that jail house into a freak off? Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't even stop to think about it. I can't. I can't. I'm just saying. Diddy is done. He's done. I don't listen. I thought he would be able to get out of there. He had money. Nah, he might be toast. He might be. He's toast, man. He's toast. But we're gonna get back on him later. No Diddy. Pause on that. Well, let's start with the real news first, man. So we have a rapper who ended up passing away back when I believe it was a couple years ago now, by the name of Young Dolph, a Memphis rapper, right? Now we all knew what happened. You know, he was getting the cookies, I believe, and just gunned down, right? Now more news comes out, which it always surprises me that news for things like this always come out later. Like you ever notice that? Like it always comes out later in life, like years later. It's like, oh, new information. It's crazy. So let's talk about the new information. So they end up getting the video showing everybody what happened. It was moments right before when he went in, and then we saw what happened. Now, the person who did it, okay? Let's let's start with this, man. The person who ended up committing this heinous act goes by the name Cornelius Smith. Let's stop right there. Let me tell y'all why this is so damn funny to me. His name's Cornelius. If you are a avid TikTok user, you will know there was a trend going around, all right, of people saying, "Yo, what's your street name?" They'll say something like, Looney Tunes, 4 pound, smoke around, something stupid, right? Tray 4, keep the tray pound. Something stupid, but it's like, yeah, that sounds like a street name. Then they'll be like, what's your real name? And they'll say like a real nerdy name, my name is Xavier, or oh, my name's Todd, somebody who don't seem like he's street, right? A name that doesn't make you seem street. And ladies and gentlemen, Cornelius is the last name that, come on now, that's the last thing you'll think of when I say the word street. Yo, give me a name that's street. Nobody's thinking of Cornelius. Cornelius, listen to his name. Hey, Cornelius. Hey, Cornelius, what you doing? You go. What's your nickname? Nilius? Oh my God! If I'm him, I would have did it too. I would have did it too with a name like that. A name like that, brother. And man, listen, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. He makes me not want to be a Smith. I, because I'm about to tell y'all why. Because of this reason here. Number one, Young Dolph has motion, so you can't brag on that. You know what I mean? Young Dolph has motion. You bragging on that's just probably gonna get you killed. You know what I'm saying? So, what was the motive behind it? Well, turns out he did this like a hitman. He was told, "Hey, you do this, you get paid. We're gonna pay you for this." They said they'd give him 40,000. Now, let's stop there, people. Let's think. Let's think. Let's try to run our heads through this. Let's try to run our heads through this. 40,000. Okay. Now, in today's economy, it's tough. That's tough. Yes, it's a lot of money, but that's tough still. You got a salary's worth of money, but you'll be broke next week. Um, 40,000 to murder someone, especially someone of that caliber. That's the issue. Now we're thinking, is this someone who we would really murder for 40,000? Mm. It makes you wonder, because then people be like, hey, what would you do for this amount of money? Would you kill someone? Would you do this? Well, it depends on how desperate you are. That's how I look at it. Depends on how desperate you are in life. If you are down on your luck, you have nothing left. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna pull the trigger. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do it. I need the money. I need it. I have nothing else. I'm doing it. Well, they say nothing is more dangerous than a man who has nothing to lose. When a man has nothing to lose, he doesn't care. But Mr. Cornelius, he had something to lose. He had a daughter, and now she's got to grow up father. And now we have just made another statistic of a black father out of a daughter's life. You see how the statistics just flow so naturally for us. Do y'all see that, my fellow African Americans? Do y'all see how the stereotypical just it just becomes a reality so easily for us? So he expected this 40K, right? Now listen, because he wanted to do it for his daughter's birthday. Now that makes you think. Now this makes you think. What type of birthday is this, my guy? What's happening? How old is she turning? Where's his birthday party supposed to be at? You need 40,000 for a birthday? No, obviously, he wasn't gonna spend the whole 40K on a birthday. Obviously, we know that. But to take a man's life for a birthday party, pretty much, nah. And for 40,000, nah. Because you know the repercussions would be not 40,000. No. At least, we need to get into the millions already. Because I need to be set just in case if they catch me, it's like, all right, I'm good. Or, I need the millions because I can get the best cleaning crew possible and get that out of it. But, 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 people, we can never trust no one in this world because he expected 40K. If you're paying attention, you remember me saying that. Well, what do you mean by that? He expected. Well, he expected it. He didn't get that. So, what did he get then? Did he get more? No, no, no. He probably just got a little bit less. Taxes. No, no. Oh, he had to pay the middleman. Okay. No, no, no. Wow, I had to clear my throat for that one because he got paid 800. He'd even break 1,000. Listen, he got paid $800. You're telling me you murdered Young Dolph for 2 weeks of pay at McDonald's? You're telling me you murdered Young Dolph for 2 weeks of staying on the side of the road just washing people's cars? You're telling me I don't even want to. No. Sometimes you gotta learn how to stop. The joke's dead. That's not supposed to be a joke, everybody who thought of it that way. Relax. Um, you're telling me that's what you did, though, for $800. For $800, Young Dolph is now not with us. So, number one, that birthday party better be the best birthday party of all time. Number two, he bragged about it on Instagram, talking about, I'll never, I'll never go for the cheese. I'm a real one. Well, what's so real about murdering someone for 2 weeks' pay at your local Dollar Tree? What's so real about that? What you don't even you have nowhere near your bail. What are you talking about? Like this brother don't even got rent. He don't even got rent. So it's that street life, man. People will tell you from the streets, like, yo, this is real life. And ladies and gentlemen, this is another case of this is real life. You could be hard as ever, pause. You could be that dude who's tough, nobody wanna mess with, but life could catch up with you. All it takes is something like this, and now you're done. He's gone. He's toast. We're never gonna hear from Cornelius again. He's done. You know what I'm saying? He could have been prepping for the SAT, could have been going to Duke, Harvard, Yale, but nope, now he's in jail. This is what we deal with. So I mean, it's interesting how they release that information now. It's interesting how they release that because that is very just wow, wow. But but speaking of my African American brothers, there is one who went to jail as well, but for a total opposite reason. Ladies and gentlemen, Missouri said they don't give a damn. Okay, Missouri don't give a damn. They just had their execution. Okay, of Marcellus Williams. These names today, gotta love them. But Marcellus, he was the one of the good ones. All right, he was one of the good ones. Now Marcellus Williams, we don't know too much about his life. I'm pretty sure you Google, you get everything on him. You know what I mean? But from what we know, this particular crime he did not commit. So of course we're looking at another. Wow, he didn't do nothing. He dies. What was the charge? You may ask, right? Well, what happened was apparently he was convicted of a murder of a woman. Okay. And there was no physical, people, no chemical, biological, there's no evidence that points to him being the culprit. Listen to me again, no physical evidence, no DNA matching, nothing shows him as being the convicted felon, pretty much, of this case. All right. So they go ahead and lock him up life sentence. Okay. He takes it, you know, and everybody's like, yo, he didn't do it. Check again. You got forensics, everybody triple checking, no evidence there, and they still sent him to death. What was his last words? Paraphrasing, but Allah's the one to judge. So we can tell he's Muslim. So Allah's the one to judge, right? And they end up executing him. Now, before people say this is just because he was black or white man when they got all scot free, this is not race wars, people. This is not race war. You saying that makes it racist because we don't know. You literally, truly do not know because the videos that don't get pushed to the public eye, all the videos of cops beating white people, all the videos of white people getting hung, getting lynched, getting beat. Those videos don't get pushed to you. It's always the white man doing it to the black person. You don't see the black people beating up the white people. You don't see that because they don't want to push that to you. They don't want you to realize, oh, it happens both ways. They don't want you to realize, oh, it also happens overseas in China, Europe, Asia, Australia. They don't want you to know that. They only push what they want you to see. So we don't know what would have happened. Now, with this execution again, this just goes to show this is not even race thing at this point. This is a government thing. Our government has been fraudulent for years when it comes to this. You claim we have the very best on the case, the examiners, everything, but you'll still make so many careless mistakes. Number one, if I'm a person who is trying to find a person of interest, okay? Of course, you got to call your people to the stand. Get your nice little group of people who fit the description. Talk to them. Talk to them like a human being. Don't interrogate. Talk to them like a human being. Hey, man, listen. I don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. Did you do it? Yes or no? No, I ain't do it. All right, you could go. He leaves. Bring other people in. Hey, keep tabs on him. Da 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 da. Because you say you got all these best people, so you got people who should be able to read people's mannerisms. You got people who can tell who's people's lying. You can tell if people are anxious. We have people who can do that. We have people who specialize that in the CIA and FBI and all that. So actually make them use their traits. So then once you get all that, once you get down and dirty and you actually get to the crime scene, starts checking for stuff. All right. Do do do. No. Yeah, who's that person of interest? Yeah, he's good. There's no evidence here that shows he did this. He's free to go. He is free to go. It's that simple. It's that simple. If there's no evidence in the vicinity of where he's at, please, please realize that, hey, maybe he didn't do it. Maybe he's free to go. Maybe we got the wrong guy. Evidence is so important when it comes to all these other cases, but when it comes to things like this, y'all just go straight with, nah, it has to be him. You could just have. That's what they go with. Because I mean, if you saying that there's no evidence, why still pick the same person? So Missouri, your government's doo doo. It's trash. But I can't even blame just you. It's just the whole USA's government. It starts from the top. It starts from the top. It starts from the top.
Are you hungry? I know I am. That's why I go to Boss Ross Dogs, located in Fayetteville, North Carolina, the place where you can get all your best quality hot dog needs. From your brats to your spicy sausage, they got everything you need and more. Located in Fayetteville, North Carolina, will be in Hope Mills Park on Saturdays. Definitely go show them some love and let them know Quincy sent you. Feel and eat like a boss. Now, real quick before we continue, I've noticed that the quality of the audio was a little bit lower back in the beginning stages, but we got everything fixed now, and we're ready to continue the show. So I do apologize for any audio issues that you may have heard during the beginning of this podcast. Now, let's lighten the mood, okay? Let's lighten the mood and talk about a few things. For all my people who are trying to date, who's trying to get into the game, trying to get your feet wet, let's talk about it. If you're in New York City, stop. Don't do it no more. Let me explain. There's new studies, which is weird that we're studying things like this, first off, when we could be studying anything else. But it's a good case. It's a good case, trust me. New York City, people, is the worst U.S. city for dating. The worst. Now listen, That means it's worse than Baton Rouge, Detroit, Chicago, Philadelphia. Damn. So it's worse than all the violent places, all right? Miami, Los Angeles, Las Vegas. It's worse than all the whole slutty places. I mean, damn. New York, what are y'all doing? Well, I think because New York City got everything combined, all right? And everybody got that thick Brooklyn accent. You know how they be. And you watch where you going. You know, they really be aggressive, all right? You could be on a date and it's like, she say something kind of crazy, like, you go pay for the check or what? Like, hey, I gotta go. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I didn't know I was on a date with, goddamn, who are you? I didn't know, you know? So I understand. I think I understand. But New York's supposed to be the place, right? Everybody wants to go to. But now I think about it too. When people go for New Year's Eve, you see all these couples, there's always people traveling to New York City. It's never just New York City love. It's never just that. So I can understand that. But love is very different, people. There's no definition of love. Okay? So me saying, oh, there ain't no New York City love, maybe they love differently. Because if I was to tell you what does love mean, you could tell me, oh, it means supporting each other. One person could say, nah, it means touching them, loving them, showing them affection. One person could say, no, it's just making sure that I'm okay. One person could say no to that too. Like, love has so many different meanings. That's why there's love languages. There's no definition for it. Everybody interprets love differently. Some people could just say, hey, if you're just in the vicinity of me, I feel loved. You can do whatever you want. If we're in the same household, I'm happy. But New York City is just a no-go. There's no such thing as love there, apparently. Like, it's not existent. So I wanted to at least mention that to y'all to show y'all, like, you gotta be, love's very, very, just a very particular subject for people. But just not in New York. Just not in New York. That was just interesting to me. It made me laugh. It did make me laugh. Now, celebrities, people, celebrities make me laugh even more. Okay? Because they always think that us normal simpletons, all right, 9 to 5 workers want to know your whole life. We don't care about your text messages. We don't care about what they did. We don't care about what they said. We really don't. Okay? But they want to just show us. They want to tell us. For what? For what? Well, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Offset and Cardi B are back at it. This might be the new Blueface and Krishan Rock. Because, damn, ever since they got divorced, now we're hearing about them nonstop. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. So what happened, right? What happened? I'm about to tell you what happened. So apparently, after they got this divorce, while Cardi was pregnant, right? Things has been happening. Boom, after she has the baby, Offset's there. They take pictures, you know what I'm saying? Makes you feel like, oh, okay, maybe they're back together. No, it's just Offset being a good dad. All right. Shout out to Offset. Big father figure right now for the youth. Showing that, hey, even though that's your baby mama, be there for your kids. Right? So here's where he turns off the youth. This is where I say youth don't do this. Because this is now we're getting too far. So Cardi B goes live. You know, she's just talking, yada, yada, yada. And all you see is Offset comment in the live. That's all you see. You see a comment, you look at it real quick. What? And this comment said, you were pretty much fucking while you were pregnant. Don't lie. Okay? And Cardi didn't say nothing to it. But then takes to Twitter and says, and did, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, all capitalized. Now, here's where all hell breaks loose. Because now, whose side are you on? You have women agreeing with Cardi, yeah, that's what you love to do. We love to see it. Forget Offset. That's how you do it. Show him. Then you have the guys. Oh, that girl a hoe. That's nasty. That's gross. That's like, bro, ew. Then you have some actual females who's like, yo, that's nasty too. What are you doing? Now, let's knock out both points. Why are we saying that's nasty? Well, Cardi is pregnant with Offset's baby, and she lets another guy hit it while she's pregnant with Offset's baby. That's I don't know. I'm that's nasty. Like if it was Offset having sex with Cardi, okay, that's cool. But another man's hitting it, probably caressing your belly. That's diabolical. That's diabolical. That's crazy. Now how did Offset know? Well, he's Offset. He probably knew somehow. That's nasty, Cardi. I'm sorry. Now all these girls that's cheering her on though, they get backlash because guys and girls was like, yo, you have no self respect, da 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 da. But then they hit you with this. Well, Offset's been cheating forever. Cardi could do it too. Now I can see what you're saying, but that's the part where people start doing that payback shit. That's what makes people just very devious nowadays. Oh, you cheat on me, I'm gonna cheat right back. Why? Why do people say that? But they be the same people like, oh my gosh, I got cheated on. Or the same ones was like, oh, I can't date no cheater. What? What? But you got cheated on, so you said you're gonna cheat back. So you were encouraging all of them. What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Common sense is not common, man. It is not common. So if Cardi did get the cheeks clapped with a baby inside of her by another man, that's wild shit. That's wild behavior. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of crazy. But the beef didn't stop there. The beef didn't stop there. Offset ends up saying like some more cryptic shit, and then just says like, you're my baby mama. I won. That right there is the most devious shit I've ever seen in my life. He said, "You're my baby mama. I won. Like I can't lose. I already won. You are my baby mama. It's done." That's some future ass shit. That's some shit Future will say. That's crazy. That's crazy. But Cardi said, "Watch this. Hold my beer." All right, because Offset also said everybody can see I don't want you. So she posted a Instagram screenshot of text with him, and these are the texts. You don't want me, is what Offset says. Cardi says not really. Offset, okay. You want somebody else? Cardi, Offset, and please. Then he says, okay, I'll leave you alone. She said, please have a good night. He said, I just wanted to know. Then at 8:09 in the morning, after this whole text conversation ended, can I jack off with you on the phone? Question mark. That might be the most diabolical thing to say after y'all just, bruh, okay, Offset. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of crazy. But he just like me for real. Like, I'm just saying, like, yo, come on. Yeah. But that's interesting. She ends up posting all this, pretty much exposing him, letting everybody know, look at this boy, while it, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Number one, nobody cared. Okay. Number two, this is y'all business. Why are you airing everybody out? Number three, Offset. That's still kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's crazy. That's crazy work. That is crazy work. But Offset said he won. Cardi, you his baby mama. I mean, he's got a point. He's got a point. So I don't know who's winning right now. I don't know who to give the edge to. This is just too much. All right, this is just too much. Cast your vote. Cast your vote. Who wins? I don't know. I don't know. Now, before we jump into the sports, I did say I was going to spin the block on Diddy. Dare I spin the block? Should I? Right? Let me be careful before he pops up. Um, I gotta clear my throat for this one too, because this is wow. For my conspiracy theorists, come close. Did they are making it obvious now though? That this is obvious. So Rock Nation, okay, has allegedly issued a DCMA strike on J. Cole's She Knows song. Okay. After it went viral on a conspiracy TikTok that accused Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Diddy of being behind Aaliyah, Lisa, who is Left Eye, and Michael Jackson's murder. Wow. I- wow. Do y'all know how just crazy that is? To to put a strike on someone's song because it's in a conspiracy TikTok just makes it look even more fishy. Now everybody knows, oh, of course, Illuminati, all that they're real. They're probably behind the scenes. It's Jay Z. All everybody said it, but y'all doing this now just shows people like, yo, maybe this shit is real. Maybe this shit is real, and it goes to show y'all some of the things that y'all used to laugh at people for saying. It might be real. It might be real. Some of the people you grew up listening to and loving might be shady. They might be doing a lot of shit you don't know. This is some next level. Like, this is some shit I'll be in the Clue board game. Who did it? So now you got people looking at Jay-Z, Beyonce, and all these people different. This is out of hand. This is out of hand. This is crazy. This is some next level shit. That's all I'm saying, people. This is crazy. This is crazy. So, hey, all I'm saying, I don't know nothing. I'm just breaking the news. I'm gonna make sure before they shut my computer down or something. I'm just a man. Let me stop talking about it. Hey, let's get to sports. What happened to sports, man? Well, my Broncos won 2 games. I feel happy. Beat the Bucks, beat the Jets. I'm happy as a Broncos fan. Josh Allen got his ass whooped by the Ravens. Yeah, we saw that. Cowboys finally get a win. They were looking rough. I ain't gonna lie, if the Giants would have beat them, that would have been hilarious. That would have been hilarious. We got Shohei Ohtani still breaking records over there on baseball. Uh, the Oakland Athletics, last time playing in their stadium, so I believe that's all the Oakland teams from California. That's all moved. Oakland Raiders are now Las Vegas. Golden State Warriors, they're now in San Francisco, I believe. I forgot what the other team was, but they moved as well. So, I mean, that's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. Everybody's getting out of Oakland. It's probably because you can't wear no goddamn hat in California. That's probably what it is. But, all right, sports is looking good, though, man. Sports is looking good. We saw our girl Caitlin Clark get bounced out the playoffs, but that's okay. She's a rookie. She's a rookie. All right, she's gotta keep learning. She's gotta keep learning. It's all right. It's all right. All right, you got WNBA players getting death threats now from people. Oh shit! Caitlin Clark comes to the league and now they get hella exposure, like exposure they never seen before. You got them getting death threats now. Like damn, oh, shit. One girl came into the league and fucked up everything. Fucked up everything. Now racism now is flying at all the athletes now. Death threats. It's like it's a double edged sword. She gave them the exposure, the money, the revenue. Now they got to deal with the scrutiny. It's just, oh boy, boy. I tell you what. I tell you what. I tell you what. WNBA's in good hands. WNBA's in good hands. For my basketball people, real quick, Karl Anthony Towns got traded from the Wolves to the New York Knicks. Nothing too shocking, but it is crazy. Knicks is gonna try to make some noise now, but it's not a super big trade. It was just Julius Randle and I believe Dante DiVincenzo in the first round pick. to Timberwolves. So we're gonna see how that works. And then one of the bigger news: Derrick Rose has officially retired. Youngest MVP ever, Rookie of the Year, plenty of All Stars, but of course them knees, man, them damn knees. That's interesting. That's interesting. He definitely had a great career, and it's just it's always a what if with D Rose, man. If he never got injured, where would he be? How many rings would he have? So salute to Derrick Rose for a great career, great career. And with all that being said, I do want to say thank you once again for allowing me to be a part of your day or night. Continue to live your best life. My name is Quincy, and you have been listening